Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to be looking at solving linear equations. So it's just basic linear equations. We're just going to go over some rules and some tips to make sure that you are solving them correctly. Okay. So the very first thing that I want you guys to remember is that when you're solving equations, you're basically doing PEMDAS backwards. So the parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, adding and subtracting, you're not going from parentheses first, you're going from adding and subtracting, okay? So what I want you guys to think about is, okay, if you're gonna do PEMDAS backwards, first let's start off by simplifying. So first let's combine any like terms on either side. So if you can combine them, okay? That's the first thing I want you to do. Then just remember to keep that equation balanced. So that equal sign means that both sides are equal to each other. So if you do something to the left, you have to do the same thing to the right, okay? Now, your goal is to move the x terms to one side of the equation because you're solving for x, or whatever variable you're solving for. So you want the x to be by itself, and then the equal sign, and then whatever constant on the other. Now, one last thing is, remember when you're doing undoing operations, if you're moving one thing from one side to the other, if you're adding, then you want to subtract to get rid of it. If you're multiplying, you want to divide. So now let's look at an example. So again, remember we want to do PEMDAS backwards, but first, let's start off by simplifying, combining any like terms. So here on the left, I have -2 plus 4, which gives me 2. Okay. Now I want to move, my goal is to move the x on one side. So I'm going to subtract 2 on both sides to get rid of that +2. And then I'm going to subtract x on both sides. And I get 2x equals -8. I divide by 2 on both sides, and I get x is -4. And that's all. Thank you for watching.